What's up, everybody? This is Ripples in Wales, back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. Well, it's Monday. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you've had a good weekend. What have you all been up to? I have been recovering a bit, doing a bit of fishing, and spending a bit of time on the beach amidst some work. So hope you all got out into nature and did something cool as well. Well, it's been a really busy few days in the Ripple space. There's been a lot going on with the proper party and New York floods and Brad Gallagher's tattoo, and we could go on. But first, before we go in, this is my Twitter handle. Come in at Ripples in Wales. Come and say hi. Pretty busy on here. So, markets. Let's have a look at what's going on in the markets. Let's actually get out of here. Let's go to CoinMarketCap first of all. I wanted to have a quick look at this, and these are kind of turns on the day. Bitcoin's made a big leg up this morning. It's made a jump of about $1,000, so it's at 5.4% at 23. Oh shit, we're in pounds still. I should do this all. I have to switch it over to do the recordings because most of you are in the US. 28,229. Ethereum's 1730. XRP still at 52 cents. I mean, it's such a gift at that price. I don't know if you guys understand and feel that, but like this still being at this is a gift. Do not look at it any other way. Rewire your consciousness. So Solana made a big move of 25% up to $24. Cardano still at 26 cents. Polkadot's at $4. Avalanche at $9.70. Stellar at 11 cents. Cosmos $7.51, Hedera at 5 cents, and these are some of the tokens that I've got in a follow list that I keep an eye on. You can see which ones I'm following. If it's any of use to you. It doesn't mean I've got an investment in each one of these, but you can see I keep an eye on BitTrue, Constellation, Casper, Flare, Gala, IOTA. Might mention that later on in this video. XDC, Algorand, Quant, VeChain, ICP, and I don't have an investment in all these at the minute. I'm maybe positioning myself in the future in some of these, but we shall see. So they're not in order, they're in just a follow list, so it goes 1, 2, 5, 7. Anyhow, so we know that adverts everywhere. The XRP chart's still winding up. Look at that on a, this is on a monthly, beg your pardon, sorry, it's on a weekly. It's on a Poloniex chart, and we can look at it over the space of, how many years is that? That's 2015. We're approaching 9 years of charts there. And when this thing blows, the kind of the bar pattern I've got projected out here is your the move that it made in respect to this move here. It's just a kind of big move. You know, and it was over the space of February or March 2017 all the way to December 2017. Wow, that's in 1 year. Really? Yeah, it is actually. It's within the space of 12 months. Boom, and then boom at the further side. The XRP community likes the booms, doesn't it? And if we take that pattern there and overlay it over this chart, we can kind of get an idea that it kind of matches up. The first leg at $2, maybe a little bit higher, $2.50, $3 or ATH. I've got this positioned for June of next year when the kind of the consolidating triangle kind of starts to wind up a bit tight, so it may go later than that, may go before that. I put it in May of next year. That seems to be when I think that it might pop. That's not financial advice, just my opinion. But you can see that, you know, it could quite quickly, if it followed that pattern, not saying it will, we don't no idea, it could quite quickly make its way up to $10, $8 to $10, surely no problem at all. Haven't got the fib charts on that. Let the TA guys do that for you, but there is definitely an amazing potential for profit there, and for unloading of some of the bags, and potentially reloading as it follows the down part of that. You know, if it peaked out, I don't know if it's going to $22 in that move. That's a really big move, and we don't even know if this second leg is going to come in this cycle. You know, there is a second leg that occurred, a steep consolidation and a pop that would, you know, take you into the strong 2-digit values. Almost approaching 3-digit values, close to. I don't know if that's to be the case. You know, we could move this down to here, for instance, and you know, it has quite a big effect on the overall price. We don't know when it goes. Anyway, this is me messing around the chart. Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's made a decent move this morning. You can see, are we on there? The weeklies. Let's switch this to the dailies. It's going to really upset the chart, but we can see the when this decides to load up. Have I broken it? Often trading view is a little bit finicky. You can really blow it up quite easily. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. I find it very, very temperamental. There we go. We've gone back to the weekly again. Oh my word! This really. I should maybe upgrade NUS for the more expensive one. Might do that for the charts. Yeah, we can see it anyway on the daily. BTC's made a big move there now. We'll bring her in. There we go. And so that's interesting. Just this past couple of days, we started to wind up. Boom. And I've got to give credit to one of the young crypto influencers in the space. We'll go on to him in a minute at Crypto Insights. This chap here, we're going to come on to him in a minute, but I wanted to briefly mention he's got a fantastic weekly insight Substack, which is free, unbelievable crypto newsletter. You can donate to his page. There's various different options, but he allows you access for free right now with it. I'll tell you what, it's a fantastic read. I went through it last night. I had to read it twice because it was packed. It was absolutely packed. Massive respect to him for doing that for the community. This is a very underrated gentleman in the space. He is brilliant young mind in the macro sector. He's spoken to many people like Raoul Pal. He's been on Raoul Pal's interviews, and he is he's very well respected. And he is very much into XRP as well. And his newsletter is an absolute goldmine. I would urge you all to have a look. I'm not sponsored. I'm not affiliated. I do speak to him in my DMs. He's a lovely guy. He's out in Dubai at the minute. He's from the UK. Good chap, straight head, steady head. No bells and whistles. No hype. Straight up talking chap. I love him. He's a good guy. So a big shout out to his newsletter. I had a look at it yesterday. Very impressed. I will be continuing to look at that, and yeah, definitely in the future case. So anyway, BTC made a move today. Very, very interesting. Yeah, some big moves going on. We will see how that pans out. So without further ado, there's been some news on the XRPL side of things. This is the Zum blog. They're making changes to the infrastructure of the XRPL, making it a little bit more cost effective, it seems. With the change in infrastructure, so creators, builders can, I think if I've understood this correctly, build out a lot cheaper by not having huge overhead running costs. I've heard up until now the cost of running nodes and things like this is very, very expensive on the XRPL, but I think with the change in structure here, they are envisaging an approach where they're having a cluster system. So here, XRP full cluster, history cluster, and so I'm thinking, I'll let Panos and those people explain it better than I can, the real techies. But it has vast changes, and they're talking about this is probably one of the biggest changes to the or the amendments that the XRPL has had in its history. It's a biggie. Here we go. This is without doubt the most monumental upgrade to the XRP infrastructure since its inception, marking a pivotal moment in our pursuit of a healthier, sustainable XRP ledger, stated Vice Wind, founder of CEO of XRP Labs. We're going to go into this in a different video, and I think it's a very interesting one because this opens the door for Web3 and major internet of value adoption in the future years, which I'm very excited about. So that's that. We have been over Crypto Insight. We want to have a quick look at this now. This was in the Proper Party, and this is Digital Perspectives channel, so a big shout out to him, and it's the credit to him and Crypto Law, who posted this before, but this is Brad Garlinghouse's speech in the Proper Party in New York. Let's have a listen.
A little bit of personal story real quickly. It's December 22nd, 2020, right before Christmas, and the goddamn SEC is suing me. Nowhere comes a ray of sunshine, and that sunshine is named John Deaton. Alright, so look, John Deaton, Jeremy Hogan, James Filer, somewhere. You guys are freaking awesome. Like, honestly, I watched your videos as soon as they came out. I'm like, all right, let me understand what's going on. You guys are the best. The one thing I think we all learned is it does take a village to fight a bully, and this village beat the bully.
Huge. That was one of Brad's speeches, and I'm just going to scan through Digital Perspectives Twitter timeline here to show you some of the photos from the proper party. Brad Kimes and his lovely wife, Connie, I think it's called, out in full glory. Mr. I, cool couple out in town with his shades on. DAI, I think this is from Las Vegas. DAI, Brad and Kimes. DAI, Brad Kimes and Brad Garlinghouse and Brad's wife. Anyhow, so like there's a lot going on in the party. As you can see, some cool stuff. There was the video of Brad speaking. I think it's another same chat. But there was a lot going on. Super devoed. I couldn't get there in time, but I had airport pickup duties this side of things. So unfortunately, I was pinned down this way. Anyhow, shout out to all the people who got there. So the other interesting news was that Brad Garlinghouse unveiled that he had a tattoo. Couldn't bloody believe it. I was like, are you for real? Brad, like, you know, proper CEO. Anyhow, there's this is the tattoo he had, and someone's, you know, I think it's Ashley Prosper has made a stab at interpreting it. And before we kind of look at it, maybe without the actual, we got a picture of it without the actual interpretation, but you know, it's a solar system related tattoo. I think this is probably the best rendition I've seen so far. You've got, you know, an Earth planet. Oh, sorry, it could actually be Earth, but it's probably Saturn actually. With the beg your pardon, the Saturn rings, and you've got the XRP logo in the middle. You've got a sun and what looks like a satellite constellation above it. You've got a star here, and you've got a series of planets. Now, we don't know if that's what they are. It looks like Jupiter inside there, Uranus, Neptune, and Venus. Possibly, I think Venus is too big for that. I think these might be Venus, Mars, Mercury here. But anyway, the point is, regardless of the interpretation, it's an astrological picture, and it has, you know, X is Bitcoin apparently supposed to have a heavy Saturnian influence, but it's an interesting one. So you know, there's major astrological implications to the tattoo, and I can't believe Brad Garlinghouse has got this. It's like, just shows the kind of character. You just can't underestimate him. He's quite a quirky guy, and we'll look at it again another time. But that's someone's first interpretation of it, and that was by BlackBerry XRP. Mr. Intuitive has posted that. What else did I wanted to show you today?
On customer deposits, they'd still be sitting there making tons of money.
Hold on. Yeah, it was this. Where are we?
Inside the Beltway, in the Hollywood Hills, and in sports arenas, suddenly, if predictably.
No, Twitter's going mental on me, so we're going to just skip that. There was a few things that I wanted to also look at. There was the proper party. Yeah, that was some pictures from the proper party. So, I think this is from Coach Jibby, who's showing Lenny Kravitz playing. So Lenny Kravitz was at the proper party, and he played, you know, a rather amazing set by the sounds of things. So I've just put in XRP proper party here to see if they, some people bring up some images and whatnot of what was going on. All the main characters of the community were there. XRP bags, and seemed like an absolute blast by all means. American Woman. This is. Super cool. Lenny Kravitz playing headline gig. That's absolutely amazing. Loved it. Also, at the same time, we had the New York flooding occur, which is absolutely wild. I mean, you've probably all seen these and seen it multiple times over the weekend. just can't. I mean, yeah, the flooding is a big risk to everywhere on the planet. Now, I work in marine geology and geophysics, so I know enough about flooding to probably bore you all for another century, but it's real. It's a real deal on the planet right now. There's a lot of changes in the the ocean atmospheric systems. Anyhow, this is absolutely brilliant. This is by Doge Ater, and it's by XR, and he's a community member. I just want to play this little cartoon he made. I think it's brilliant. Can't believe it's absolutely brilliant. So massive shout out to this chap here. This is his profile, Dojator. He's the one that's always doing the amazing videos on the Bearable Guy and things, the cartoons. He does like very realistic animation videos in those. Super talented guy. My computer's having an absolute freaks now. Another news, I bought some domains yesterday. For those of you who are interested, I always tell you what I'm doing in crypto, try to be totally transparent. Haven't been buying crypto this weekend or the past week or two, so I've been sitting tight, but I have been looking at domains, and I like to use sometimes the numerals in front of with letters to purchase domains. And I managed to pick up these two grails, Algorand with a 4 in front and Avalanche with a 4 in front. Picked up this one as well, Polkadot.crypto, Cardano.crypto, and a few other ones as well. They're all going to be for sale. If you're interested, DM me. They'll be for sale on, I think it's probably OpenSea at some point. But yeah, you can. They're purchased using unstoppable domains, and they're very cost-effective way of getting some grails for the future that you can sell into a cryptocurrency. So they're one way of building a little income stream. Another little trick for you here is using Coin Paprika that I use quite a lot. If you go to Coin Paprika and you can click by all-time high, this is a tool that I use, and then if you click percentage from all-time high, you can search down here and look for the bargains in the midst. Oh, other way, I need to click it the other way, so you get like from 100% down. So you can see who's a bargain at the minute. Ignore the first few entries. It looks like, spurious data. EOS didn't go to $20, but IOTA, that's 97% down. Algorand's 96% down. So, the big layer ones that we're looking at, certainly Avalanche. Who else? So we've got Cardano. He's at 91%. Avalanche is at 93%. So you can use these as your metric and your bar to decide whether you've got them at good value. Certainly Hedera Hashgraph also, there's 90%. Solana's are now at 90. It's made a move today, but if we look at the charts, gosh, please leave me alone. This is the Algorand, this is the Cardano, when I get rid of these naughty adverts, and also this one's going to be as well, the Hedera Hashgraph. They're all kind of at nice positions to accumulate for me. Looks like the Algorand's bottomed, making a move up, but as we've seen before, many of these tokens have taken a big dip, as altcoins do in the market at this time of the season, whilst Bitcoin's in its relief rally, as we've looked earlier on. It's making a move up now. Wow, it's really romping today. It's going to make a very aggressive move by the looks of things. So Bitcoin there is making its move today. Worth keeping your eye on. The rest of the market's likely to pump. We'll go back to the charts now. So yeah, it's moved since we've even started this video. $28,400. So anyway, hope that wraps up today. We're not covering any Riddle stuff. I'll do that in another video in a minute for you. But if you like the video, please give us a like, give us a follow, drop a comment. Hope it adds a value for you all. And yeah, it's accumulation time. Don't get disheartened. This is what the bear market's like if this is your first rodeo. These long consolidations are an absolute gift, so just build your cash reserves up, dollar cost average if that's what you're doing, and get your position set and think about your exits. That's the advice I'd give you all. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Anyhow, see you all in the next video, and be blessed.